I'll tell you how good this dude is. I had one of your chips and salsa, and I am kind of upset that I have to talk right now because I can't eat more. They are so good.
Well, thank you. We use an all-natural tortilla, no preservatives in it. We make them up ourselves. We make our salsa from fresh tomatoes. It's not cooked. It's a completely fresh salsa.
What's in there? It's so good.
Well, I put a little bit of chili pepper in it.
Ah, a little oomph.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a special chili pepper blend that I made.
You know, we're not even here to talk about that, though. We're talking about the fish tacos. And of
right.
course, get us prepped on the recipe real quick, because I want to talk about Mr. B's. But first, set up our recipe so everybody at home will know what you're making.
Well, these are the fish tacos that we've converted to at Mr. B's. We've got the same tortillas, no preservatives, completely fresh corn tortilla shells that we make ourselves.
You make yourselves, right?
Nice. We use, today, mahi-mahi. Sometimes we use tilapia. They're both really nice fish for a fish taco. We're going to be topping that with a little Napa cabbage, a little cheese. I make a fresh corn and black bean salsa and a little fresh pico de gallo.
And you make everything fresh. That's your signature there at Mr. B's.
That's what we're working towards. I mean, I've been there 4 weeks, and I would say we've converted about half of what I need to convert. In the next couple of weeks, we'll be completely converted.
Now, talk about, you've owned the place for a little over a month, or just about a month.
Correct.
And talk about what's going to be different for people who know Mr. B's in Royal Oak, and they're going to expect some of the staples. And what are you going to add to the place that's going to give it that Johnny Prep twist?
Well, you know, first off, Mr. B's is so iconic. You know, it's such a wonderful place in Royal Oak. I mean, it has so many fun things. And, you know, when I looked at the restaurant, I said, we've got to keep this fun, you know, because that's what people come to Mr. B's for. You know what I mean? So, you know, we're going to have the best sports TVs. We've got karaoke. We've got pool tables. We've got trivia night. We've got water pong night. We've got dancing on Fridays and Saturdays with a DJ. We're going to tie all that together with a little refresh of the interior, and then we're going to put out food that's made from scratch. We're going to do a protein cooler. I'm going to grind my own sausage. We're going to make our own pastrami. We're going to make our own bacon. So we're going to just really just embrace and love the freshness of the food we're going to put out.
I think everybody likes the way you talk.
Well,
that sounds great, man.
Thank you, man.
That sounds great.
Thank you.
Now, where are we with the recipe? You put those in with a little bit of what kind of oil?
A little bit of olive oil. I season this up with a little sea salt, a little black pepper, and a little garlic powder. Okay? And fish really cooks fast. You know, you're going to cook this fish probably about 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes. We had it started already. So it's really quite simple. And one thing about fish, you want to cook it over relatively high heat, and you don't want to overcook it.
Okay.
Because fish, when it overcooks, that's how it gets smelly.
Ah.
All right? So we just take a couple of these tacos like this.
Okay.
And we'll start with just a little bit of cheese on them.
Okay. And what kind of cheese you use there?
Now this is a cheese mixture which has got cheddar cheese, Monterey Jack in it, okay? We're gonna switch to a more authentic queso cheese, I believe, because I'm really into authentic Mexican food. I lived in Guadalajara for a couple of years.
Oh, bueno.
And yeah, exactly. And we put a little Napa cabbage on there.
Napa cabbage.
Yep, it's a little softer than a hard cabbage. We put just a little bit of pico de gallo on there.
Aha, now we're talking.
Which we make fresh, of course. Fresh
This
corn
is the
and black
one,
bean salsa.
I like this mixture. What is in there?
That has got black beans, corn, cilantro, jalapenos, and red onions.
Okay, now, everybody's looking at this. These first two are mine.
And I brought plenty.
Oh, good, good.
And I brought plenty. I even brought some ribs over here in case Jason decides to poke his head out.
And what's that last bit you're putting on there?
This is a chipotle mayonnaise.
Chipotle.
Chipotle mayonnaise. So
Nice.
let's get you served up here. You want to sit at the big seat, or you want to just stand here and eat
Oh,
it?
no, I can wait. We can wait. I like the way those look, and I like the presentation. Go over some of the other stuff you have here.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've got our Caribbean chicken salad.
Wait a minute, you said ribs, and it took what, 8 seconds? 8 seconds later, look who's standing here.
Thanks, Johnny. We'll see you later.
All right, so we had the ribs. What else do you have here?
This Caribbean chicken salad, it's got mango, pineapple. We make our own mango dressing for this. It's got black beans on it, and it's got toasted coconut, which really takes you to the islands with some grilled chicken.
Very nice.
And we've got our homemade chips and salsa.
The salsa is really good. They can only get this at your place.
Absolutely, we make it fresh every day.
I tell you what, that is so good. It would be worth the price right there. That salsa.
Come on in. We make it, you know, with some fresh guacamole. It's incredible.
Very nice. All right, so I'm going to try one. And
right.
you want to try some of those ribs, Jason?
Oh, I want a fish taco.
Oh, nice.
Ribs is for later.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. I think Dina wants one as well.
There you go, Dina.
I'll be a gentleman. I'll let Dina have one.
Thanks.
Dina, how are
You
you?
want me to take it? Okay.
Let Jason have one.
Look at that salad. Wow.
I know, everything's great. You do a great job, Chef.
It looks beautiful.
Johnny, I have some advice. I think what you need to do, as a former resident of Royal Oak who used to go to Mr. B's all the time, I think you need to hang a banner or something that lets people know, like, sports bar gourmet food. Like, so you're really
you're there.
pounding home
Yeah.
that message that the food is new and improved.
New and improved. You know, I'm going to do that, and I appreciate that because, you know, we are refreshing it. It's a different approach, you know. I mean, it's always going to be a pub-style menu, but we're just taking it from scratch, man. We're just going and getting the best ingredients we can, treating them simply. I call it classical approach to casual food.
Nice.
It's hard to eat a
myself a plate
taco on
there.
TV.
It is. It's not the easiest thing, but we make our own shells. I mean, it's
Delicious.
all that.
And you guys see right there on your screen, if you want this recipe, you can go, of course, to our cooking school at myfoxdetroit.com. The recipe is there, among others, but you can go there and try it. And of course, what do you want to say about Mr. B's? We know where it is in Royal Oak, but I'll let you tell the folks it's right there on Main.
Come on, it's right between 2nd and 3rd on Main Street in Royal Oak. Come on out and have some fun. We got so many activities, such great food and such great drinks. I'd like to have a shout out to the Mr. B's team, especially TB, who came in early to help me prepare this morning. Nice. And, you know, we're just there every day. I want to throw a party 7 days a week at Mr. B's. That's my goal.
I like the way you think.
You know?
All right, so that's it from here. For now, you guys, we'll be back in a minute because I want to start eating this. Is that okay? Can I get into it?
Dig in.
All right,
It's good.
we'll be right back.